Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This video comes from scrolling through the wonderful world of TikTok today, and I come across a post that I found kind of interesting. It says that a lot of men will prefer an average-looking girl or a less attractive woman just for his sense of peace, because pretty much that's what's important to a man at the end of the day. You're gonna come home, not have to go through any type of chaos or any type of stress, undue stress. So let's see what these people have to say without further ado.
A lot of really attractive men who choose to date objectively unattractive women, and it's because
the attractive ones are lames. Them top 10 shorties, like them Instagram baddies, like them girls that be posting in different countries and their highlights like every couple of months and shit like that. Yeah, those are all lames, bro. Not all of them, but most of the time, most of them just have zero personality.
Yeah, exactly what he's saying, because I've dated, some women that I found very attractive, but they have no personality. They're very shallow. It's just like they're looking for validation from everybody around them who they interact with. The little things that they do, the ones that take pictures of the food, those type of chicks. You know, it's annoying in a sense, because you just want your sense of peace, and at the end of the day, like I said, you come home and you want to just chill, and you might want to find peace in or solace in playing like a video game or something. Like, ew, why you want to play a video game? Let's go here, let's go to the mall, let's go. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's more peaceful having somebody just an average looking girl.
And personally, I feel like it's because they got their looks, got them everywhere in life, that when you finally get down to have a real conversation with them, it's not a lot that comes to the surface. Like, I was talking to this one girl, right? And she wasn't like Instagram famous, but she had a couple K, couple thousands, you feel me? Way more than I did. But we was just chatting it up and shit. And I was like, yo, like, what do you do for fun? She was like, nothing. I like to travel, like, go out and go shopping. Like, cool. Like, what are your hobbies though? Like, hobbies?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
No
I
hobbies.
go to the gym and I travel. Like, bro, what? But see, that one girl over there that's following more people than that's following her, yeah, she got some spark to her. That's the girl that
She'll go out and go snowboarding with you, skating, horseback riding. She'll, go on a, local meetup for cars and coffee on a Saturday morning. Those are the type that, they're more cool to hang out with. Oh, let's go camping. Let's go out and rough it. Let's go, I don't know, hiking, do something crazy. But ones that are really attractive, they don't want to do nothing like that. It's all about what they can get, what they look like, and how they look good doing it.
I be going outside all the time, like going hiking, amusement parks. She like want to go bowling, everything. Listens to a million different types of artists. She likes doing everything in the sun all the time, bro. Like, those are the ones with the personality. And they don't look so good, so they be a little bit more funny, bro. Like, it just be more cool, more down to earth. You connect with them more. It's more like a
tuned
good
with
friendship
everything,
rather than trying to appease to somebody. I don't know. Girls say a lot of shit about the medium ugly guys, but the medium ugly girls, those are the ones, bro. Those are the ones.
All I'm gonna say is, man, I can't stand when you get a new joint and then the old bitches start hating for me. Like, yeah, I look better. You probably do, but you're not better than her. Understand?
Exactly.
For me, off the simple fact, she got a better heart than you. She more peaceful. She's funnier. All them dates I wanted to take you on, and because you dress bad, I didn't want to go on.
Yeah, it's a type that, you could take to, Cheesecake Factory, or, Outback Steakhouse, Applebee's 2 for $20, stuff like that. Just cool, cool with. Go to a local bar, or, go play pool, just chill, you know. Like, ones that are really cute, that's not their temperament. They want to go do something that costs money all the time. They want to do something that's very, you know, subjective in comparison to what, somebody who's down to do whatever, because they're all about having fun, the quality time, doing things together, not just doing it for likes and views.
We're going. So understand, it's not all about looks, man. Y'all be comparing looks, and feel me, motherfuckers be better than people just in general. Cause me, preference, I'd rather deal with a little medium, ugly joint. Good days, she look like MC Light. Bad days, she look like Whippy. but I could deal with it. I would rather deal with that than
Fucking
dealing
Whoopi
with a bad
Goldberg.
bitch playing me, bitch
Damn.
doing dicks, doing
I
funny
ain't doing
shit.
no
Just
Whoopi
quiet.
Goldbergs.
Yvette, you can pack it up. That's
Whoopi.
why I said, man, it's not all about looks. Because a lot of y'all personality be all in them fat old asses.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of y'all go from 6s to 10s because that ass is fat. I'm going to be real.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if
Yes.
that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive woman to be more difficult and more demanding. Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to be
She completely missed the mark on that one. We don't want to be held accountable for our actions. No, we date on a lower beauty scale because, again, at the end of the day, there's peace. There's more things that we can align with as far as like commonalities, hobbies, things that are in common, versus somebody who's just completely shallow, completely, you know, into themselves, always looking in the mirror, always, the type that always doing their hair, always on their phone, texting or doing something for the gram or for TikTok or whatever. So yeah, those are the ones that we're talking about that aren't worth a damn.
able to do certain things and you not being able to say anything about it to them. Okay, in their mind they think to themselves that if I date a less attractive person, I can get away with more. They won't be as demanding, they'll be more peaceful.
More demanding, that's not the case. It's the ones that are less attractive than a 8, 9, or 10. Like I said, they're the ones who wants to go out and get dirty, because doing stuff like a man's hobby, things that he likes, go fishing, go hunting, stuff like that. It's more interesting compared to, like I said, the shallow women that want to go spend all their time on the phone or sit on the couch and go shopping and doing. Guys aren't into stuff like that.
When in reality, so many men give women the chaos. They are the ones that bring the chaos. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to see their actions. They don't want their fragile ego to be hurt because they have been propped up their entire lives by society.
Does it sound like she's speaking about a woman? They've been propped up their entire lives, their egos, all this stuff. Guys don't go around doing that.
And when a woman calls them out for their behavior, they don't like it. So instead, this is how black and white they think. Well, if I go for someone easier and who demands less, which is someone that's less attractive, she won't need so much from me. And they
That's
would
not the
rather do
case.
that than own up to their mistakes and actually change as a man.
See, a woman that's less attractive, a man will do more for her compared to the one that's, the high maintenance, this super beautiful woman. She demands more because of where she is, because she got throughout her life, because of her looks. Or someone who's less attractive, someone's more willing to do for them, do with them, because they're more fun, they're more cooperative, they're more submissive, they're more feminine, they're more friendly, they're more, internally attractive, very interesting. More you can hold a conversation with them longer versus someone who's just all about, shallow shit.
They would go for someone that they're less attracted to because they don't want to change who they are. That is how black and white they think. They won't even go for even like the person that they're ideally more physically attracted to. They will be with someone less attractive just because that they will put up with more, because these men want to be able to get away with cheating. They want to be able to get away with going to strip clubs. They want to be able to get away with a lot more behavior with someone who won't demand as much because it's easier. It's
That's
just
crazy.
simply easier with how these men want to date these days.
She's literally speaking about a woman.
Um, so it's really wild how these men are thinking. Don't even know how to go about it, honestly, anymore. I mean, men cease to amaze me.
So I just came across this. It says, a man will settle for a woman less attractive for the sake of peace. Looks ain't everything. I told y'all, a fit 6 is better than an 8, 9, or 10 back every day, twice on Sundays. Okay? Listen, as I've gotten older, I understand how important peace truly is. Just being able to live a happy, drama-free life without someone yelling and screaming about something that doesn't matter, pitching fits and temper tantrums, and being ungrateful. Yeah.
Like, you always gotta work. I want to go to the mall. I want to go shopping. I want to do this. It's like you get tired of that y'all all the time. You know, let's go hiking. Let's go walk to, I don't know, to the park. Ew, the park. Let's go walk, downtown. Let's go, I don't know, go snowboarding. Let's go riding bicycles. Bicycles, you know, I remember one specifically. Yeah, didn't want to ride bicycle. Let's go grab a coffee, sit out there on a little bistro, little area, and watch the people. Oh, that's boring. It's just actually pretty fun, just make up little conversations in your head about yeah, that's fun. But yeah, it was just shallow. They don't want to do stuff like that.
Bring on the 5s and the 6s with great bodies, who are kind, loving, supportive, soft, caring, who's going to support me, be there for me.
Exactly.
Someone who say, hey, baby, can I get you something to eat? Can I rub your back? Is there anything that I can do to make your day a little bit easier?
And a man will go above and beyond to make sure she's taken care of, because she sees for him and he'll do for her. As simple as that.
And women will have the audacity to say that a man that wants to be treated kindly and sweet is a princess. He wants to be a princess. And I think that is just asinine, and it goes to the fact that most women don't really want men in relationships. They want financial help and someone that they can emotionally.
I have a question for men and women. What is up with all of the pretty women being single? The most gorgeous women, like stunning, body proper, face.
Yeah, I noticed that about, especially like the celebrities, like the Halle Berrys, and I don't know, what's the other chick, the one chick from South Africa, the white chick. It's a couple of them like that. They really nice looking women. They always single because don't nobody want them.
This card on
their attitudes, their personalities.
What is it? I really get so confused when I see a beautiful woman with a nice body, with a nice face, and she's by herself.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because beauty is just beauty. We don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. I know more men out here that would settle for a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 woman with a good personality, good morals, respect for herself.
And it's not even really settling. It's, we'll more likely be with a 5 or a 6 just because they're more fun. Ask any man, they're more fun. All around, personality, intellectually, holding the conversation, like to go out and do things. I said it before. I will always say that. They're more fun to be around because, they don't rely on their looks. They rely on everything internal.
And more importantly, respect for him than a girl who is just beautiful. Beauty is just on the outside, man. The one thing I've realized lately is that men out here are starting to wake up a little bit. Men are out here starting to realize, damn, just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's gonna last. Just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's gonna treat me well. A man is very fucking simple, man. We just want appreciation, respect, and loyalty. Beauty's awesome. It's awesome to have a beautiful girl, but it's more awesome to have a woman who treats you well. That's it. That's exactly why. We're done with the fucking bullshit, the drama, the disrespect, the toxicity, the everything. We just want peace.
Exactly. That's what he says, he was cooking. I have nothing else to say about that. All a man wants at the end of the day, peace, loyalty, respect. He wants to be able to come home, chill, do whatever he wants in his place of peace, Then he interact with his woman, and just have a good conversation, and that's it. It's awesome. And having somebody who's pretty or super beautiful is like, they're annoying as shit. I know. Trust me, I really know. Anyway, that's my comments. Let me know your comments and thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I did. Let me know if you liked the video. And I'll catch you next one. Peace.